the Enchanted Shirt. Fit the first, fit being a stanza, wherein it shall be shown how the truth is too mighty a drug for such as be of feeble temper. The king was sick, his cheek was red, and his eye was clear and bright. He ate and drank with a kingly zest, and peacefully snored at night. But he said he was sick, and a king should know, and doctors came by the score. They did not cure him. He cut off their heads and sent to the schools for more. At last, two famous doctors came, and one was as poor as a rat. He had spent his life in studious toil and never found time to grow fat. The other had never looked in a book. His patients gave him no trouble. If they recovered, they paid him well. If they died, their heirs paid double. Together they looked at the royal tongue as the king on his couch reclined. In succession they thumped his august chest, but no trace of disease could find. The old sage said, "You're as sound as a nut. Hang him up, brother king, in a gale, in a 10-knot gale of royal rage." The other leech looked a shade pale, but he pensively rubbed his sagacious nose, and thus his prescription ran: "The king will be well if he sleeps one night in the shirt of a happy man." Second tells of the search for the shirt, and how it was nigh found, but was not, for reasons which are said or sung. Wide over the realm the couriers rode, and fast their horses ran. And many they saw, and to many they spoke, but they found no happy man. They found poor men who would fain be rich, and rich who thought they were poor, and men who twisted their waists in stays, and women that short hose wore. They found two men by the roadside sit, and both bemoaned their lot. For one had buried his wife, he said, the other one had not. At last they came to a village gate. A beggar lay whistling there. He whistled and sang and laughed and rolled on the grass in the soft June air. The merry couriers paused and looked at the scamp so blithe and gay. And one of them said, "Heaven save you, friend, you seem to be happy today." "Oh yes, fair sirs," the rascal laughed, and his voice rang free and clear. "An idle man has so much to do that he never has time to be sad. This is our man," the courier said. "Our luck has led us aright. I will give you 100 ducats, friend, for the loan of your shirt tonight." The merry beggar lay back on the grass, and he laughed at the thought of that. "I would do it, God wot, and he roared with the pun, but I haven't a shirt to my back." Third, showing how His Majesty the King came at last to sleep in the shirt of a happy man. Each day to the king the reports came in of his unsuccessful spies, and the sad panorama of human woes passed daily before his eyes. And he grew ashamed of his useless life, and his maladies hatched in gloom. He opened the window and let the air of the free heaven into his room. And out he went in the world and toiled in his own appointed way. And the people loved him, the land was glad, and the king was well and gay.